You think empowerment is loud. It isn't. It is quiet. It is the sound of a woman paying her own bills without asking permission. It is the silence of not having to explain how she spends her afternoon. It is the steady breath of knowing that if the world shifts, she will not fall with it. I am 89 years old now, and if there is one thing I wish someone had whispered to me when I was young, love deeply, but never hand over your independence with your heart. When I was your age, we were told security would come from a husband, from children, from sacrifice. And sometimes it did, but sometimes life arrives for any ends. A job leaves, a body weakens, the house grows quiet, and suddenly you are older and financially afraid. Fear at 70 feels different than fear at 30. It feels heavier. It feels final. Even after retirement, even after 60, 70, or 80, there are ways to stand on your own feet. First, never underestimate what you already know. Your experience is not small. If you have spent decades managing a household, raising children, budgeting groceries, solving family crises, you already understand management. Many women begin consulting in the very fields they lived in. Family coaching builds communication. Budget planning secures your future. Wisdom has value, even if no one told you that before. Some women begin small home-based businesses, baking, tailoring, pickle making, not because they need to prove something, but because creation brings income and pride. The internet, yes, even at our age, can become a marketplace. I learned slowly. My fingers were clumsy on the keyboard, but slowness is not weakness. It is patience in disguise. And then there is teaching. You do not need a classroom to teach anymore. You can tutor children online, teach a language you grew up speaking, offer music lessons, share recipes, share stitching patterns, share stories. The world pays for knowledge now. Some choose part-time remote work, bookkeeping, customer support, virtual assistants. It may sound modern and intimidating, but remember, we learned to use pressure cookers and smartphones. We can learn one more thing. And please, invest in yourself. If you are still working, build a retirement fund that carries your name. Learn about savings accounts, small investments, pension plans. Ask questions without shame. Sit in the bank chair as if you belong there, because you do. Financial literacy is not a man's language. It is simply a human skill. And if you are already retired, look at what you own. A spare room can become rent income. A garden can grow vegetables to sell locally. Skills can become workshops in your community center. Sometimes independence begins with re-seeing what is already in your hands. But let me tell you something deeper. Financial independence is not only about money. Then take one small step. Your independence will not arrive all at once. I have buried friends who said that sentence for 20 years before they died. It was never too late. They were just afraid of starting small. Start small. Open one account in your own name. Learn one digital skill. Sell one product. Teach one student. Save one portion of your income. Empowerment is not a revolution, it's repetition, and you must release the guilt. You are not selfish for wanting security. Are not ungrateful for wanting stability. You are not disloyal for protecting your future. The world benefits when women are strong, families become steadier, children become braver, communities become wiser. At 89, I do not measure empowerment by applause. I measure it by peace. The peace of knowing that if tomorrow changes, I will still stand. Now, I show you some real examples. I'm Mary Jane Fay. Age Against is about rejecting limits and embracing vitality at any age.
My name is Jaswant Kular. I started Jaswant's Kitchen at age 60, selling authentic Indian spice blends.
So, my dear, if you are young, begin now. If you are middle-aged, begin today. If you are already retired, there is still time to create safety for yourself. There is still time to learn. There is still time to earn. You are not too old. You are experienced. And experience, when honored, becomes power. Sit with that. Then take one small step. Your independence will not arrive all at once. It will grow quietly, just like you did. It's never too late. Remember your value.